real quick, man. I mean, like I said, man, check this out, y'all. Murder of delivery driver suspect in court. This is new. This is on ABC7 Chicago. You see right here? You know what I mean? So I'm trying to tell you, it just lets you know. I'm only making this video just to show you, for those that don't know by now, that the system ain't shit, never was shit, never gonna be shit. All right, you gotta understand that. They got you, they got me on the target watch list, but at the same time, they let these criminals out to do what the hell they want. This is the reason why. This is the reason why they do this. They put good people on the target watch list, but they let the bad people roam the streets and just do what the hell they want. Remember that old saying they always say back in the day, the devil don't bother his own? I remember, that was a saying back in the day when I was a kid. And it really resonates into this day and time. You know what I mean? The devil really don't bother his own. You know why? Because he already got them. These people that's out here that's working with Antifa or gang stalkers or whatever, they do what the hell they do because the beasts know that, okay, it's just a matter of time. You working for me. Just a matter of time, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to get you and throw you away. Check this out.
The victim. Now, both sides kind of started just saying things to each other, and that led to a very brief scuffle where we saw dozens of sheriff deputies having to jump in here in the courthouse to separate the two families. Two people briefly detained there before it appears that they were both let go. But all of that happening right after a judge ruled that Montoya Perry will remain behind bars until trial. Prosecutors revealed an extensive criminal history for the 33-year-old woman accused of murdering an Uber Eats driver in Chicago this week. Montoya Perry has 8 previous...
God damn. Now, you heard what he said. Extensive. I gotta pronounce the word right. Extensive criminal history. Meaning she's not a virgin to the criminal system.
Uber Eats driver in Chicago this week. Montoya Perry has 8 previous felony convictions and was already out on pretrial release for another crime she had just committed.
Previous felony convictions. She already been convicted 8 times. But what the hell is she doing out on the streets in the first place?
2 weeks ago before allegedly carrying out a deadly carjacking early Monday morning.
I'm pretty numb still. I mean, I can be angry, I can be hurt, but that's not going to bring my son back. I'm going to let justice take its place.
Prosecutors say 28-year-old Daniel Figueroa was dropping off food at Loretto Hospital around 2 in the morning when suddenly Perry and 2 other suspects allegedly got into his blue Dodge Caravan. That's when prosecutors say Figueroa ran to the van and grabbed the handle of a door, but was momentarily dragged as Perry sped off, eventually running over his body right outside the hospital. Prosecutors say...
Now that, I mean, damn, man, he tried to, grab the door handle. He didn't want them to take his truck, but goddamn, now you lost your life, bro. You know what I mean? You could have got another truck. They done ran his ass over.
A doctor at that hospital was supposed to receive the food, but became suspicious after not getting any updates. They say he then made his way outside, where Figueroa was found laying in a pool of blood and died shortly after. Figueroa's loved ones showing up to court today, emotional and hoping justice would be served.
It was important to be here just because Daniel didn't deserve this. Even though they have one person in custody, we still need justice to be served.
I'm happy in my heart that she's being detained and that the case is moving forward. There's no doubt in our minds that she did it, and she did it with intent to hurt and left my son there to die.
Funeral services are now being planned for this weekend, while a GoFundMe has already raised more than $12,000 to help Figueroa's girlfriend and her young son, Dario. The family now just hanging on to the memories of Daniel's smile that they say always lit up every room.
I just pray with the help of the justice system and everyone involved that Daniel gets justice. My son deserves to live with his smile. And
well, it's sad, man, because we in America and there's no justice over here, y'all. Your son will not, I'm sad to say, I'm guarantee your son ain't gonna probably get no. Maybe she get some time, but then again, maybe not. She probably gonna go in. They're gonna give her another slap on the wrist. If she already got 8 other felony convictions, you don't think they're gonna let her back out? Oh, they're gonna let her back out. And I guarantee you, if they do, I guarantee you she's working for Antifa or something. I guarantee. Most of these people are. These people that you see out here running around acting a fool, and they still catching cases and going inside the precinct and coming out the back door, they taking deals, bro. They snitching, they selling out, they making deals with the beast, the devil. You know what I mean? You know, they signing contracts. Yeah, I'll go out there and gang stalk, I'll join the Antifa gang, whatever. This is what's going on here in America, bro. This is serious. So when you see this crime that be going on, ask yourself, how come she's not on the community watch list? Why do they have you on it? Why are they watching you 24/7? You can't even take a piss without somebody watching you. But yet still, a person that got 8 convicted felonies and walking around in the streets, ain't nobody even surveilling that person. Where was the community-based agents at? Huh? You can't do nothing. They got your thoughts on broadcast. You can't even think of anything without them knowing what you're thinking about. Why they not implanting these people? Why they not putting these real criminals on 24/7 surveillance, remote door monitoring, so we can track and surveil what they do? You know why they not doing it? Because we already know what they're doing. That's why. We don't have to make them commit no crime. They're going to commit it regardless. They're going to commit it anyway. You just trying to chill. You just trying to get some pussy. You just trying to get some money. You just trying to get some, if you're a female, you might just be trying to get a cucumber. Whatever. You just trying to live your life. You ain't trying to bother nobody. Bam. They put you on the national watch list. You just trying to, just go to work, mind your own business, go home and just watch some Netflix and chill. They got you on the national watch list. But this broad right here running around the streets with 8 felonies. And they ain't even surveilling her. Can I get a no there? Holla back. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. DB Gang Stalking Simulation. We out this joint.
What people need to understand is this is a war between order and chaos, between democracy and anarchy. Mr. Ivo, is the insurgency reorganizing?
Do you feel like you're being gang stalked? Do the world feel real strange? Do you feel like you're trapped in a simulation? Gang stalkers everywhere. Spying. Everybody bots. Tracked down by drones. '26. Welcome to Gang Stalking Simulation.